morning, good night, whatever it is for you guys. And today we are doing a first time video. So I went on my Instagram and I also posted on my Snapchat for you guys to send me questions of you guys want to know what my first time was or anything. So let's hop right into it. My first question is, first time getting into a fight with your sister. The first time I got in a fight with my sister, how can I explain this? Okay, so from what I can remember, it was in Hawaii when we were both little, and I think my parents were gone, and we were the only two in the house, and I forgot what we were fighting over. I think we were fighting over a purse. I don't know. And so then we went downstairs. We were in the living room. That's where we were arguing at. And then the next thing you know is that we just started hitting each other. And I didn't know what I was doing. She probably didn't know what she was doing, but we were hitting each other. So then that happened. Then we took it into the kitchen. Next thing you know is that I opened the fridge. I hit her on her head with the refrigerator door, and then so she like went under the door, and then because you know it was like the top part of the freezer, and she took out a frozen packet of hamburger meat, and threw it at my chest. And I just looked at her like, long story short, we got over it, but we didn't tell our mom and daddy, so it is what it is. Next question, first time driving. Oh, this is terrible. My first time driving was in Hawaii. I was with one of my dad's friends, and we were friends with his daughter. So then when we came back into our neighborhood, we were driving in his truck, and he was like, okay, Ashley, do you want to drive? And then we're like, oh yeah, I want to drive. So then he let all three of us drive. Janaya drove. She drove like for 5 seconds, and then he told me to get on his lap, and then all we had to do was steer the wheel, and I mean that was it. But no, if you're talking about driving now, like now, my first time driving was in Virginia, and I was practicing to get my permit because I was 16, I could get my permit. And then my dad took me into the school parking lot, and we went into the Altima, which is the car we have now. And then he just told me to like drive around in like the parking spots and like practice parking, backing out, backing in, pulling in, and stuff like that, to use my mirrors. And then we just drove like around the parking lot just for like 30 minutes, and that's it. And then he let me drive all the way back home, which was kind of cool. So I was kind of excited about it. But now I'm just ready to get a car because it's about that time to get a car. But yeah, that was my first time driving. Next question. First kiss. No, I never had a first kiss. Never did. Yeah, never had a first kiss. Yep. First time hearing a Billie song. Oh my god. Okay, the first time I heard Billie was at school, and it was toward the end of my junior year. We do this variety show. It's like dancing, singing, you can do whatever, basically like a talent show. The person that I was in the show with, I knew her, and then it was somebody else doing the dance with her, and it was the song Lovely by Billie Eilish featuring Khalid. And it was like okay, I'm looking around telling everybody like, who is this chick? Who is Billie Eilish? I did not know how to say her name at first. I was like, Billie Eilish, like eyelash. And I was like, I was turning around in my seat, and I asked my friend Maddie, I was like, dude, have you ever heard this girl before? Like, her voice is good. And she's like, yeah, I heard a few of her songs. I was like, maybe we should look into her more. And then so we went into the car, we looked up her like album, like all her songs and stuff, and we heard the song Ocean Eyes.
God.
I love that girl so much. Like, you guys should go check out her new song, Very Good Friend. Her album is coming out March 29th. You guys should check that out. If you want to pre-order it, go ahead. It's also on Apple Music, so go check that out. Next question. First boyfriend. I don't consider those my boyfriend, so, or my first boyfriend, so I just feel like they were trial and error. So the next question was first time meeting my friend Cortavius. Okay, so the first time I met Cortavius was when I first moved to Georgia, and I was on the bus. He was sitting in the back, so I'm sitting up in the front, and then Cortavius, I hear him yelling all the way from the back, like, hey, hey. And I just looked back to, like, I glanced, like, I didn't even look to see who that was, like, to get a good look. I just sat there and was like, okay, who's saying hey? And, like, when we got to the school and we were getting off, he, like, tapped my shoulder, and he was like, hey, are you new here? And I was like, yeah, I'm new. So he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. He was like, my name is Cortavian. I was like, okay, my name is Des. Long story short, we're best friends now, and we argue like we're brother and sister. Okay, so the next question is when I first met my best friend, Angela. My first time when I met Angela was, of course, in 7th grade. We were in gym class, and it was the first day, and we kind of like walked past each other at first, and then I was talking to other people, and she was just standing off in the distance by herself, and I was like, you know what, hey, I should go talk to this girl. So I decided to walk up to her, and then we just started talking, and then, you know, we just started like bonding instantly, and we started cracking jokes already. We were like laughing the whole entire time, and we already look like we've been like best friends for like some time now. Now we are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've been best friends for 6 years now, and I am happy, and I miss her so much. So I miss you, Angie. Yeah. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed. Comment on what I should do next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.